Have you ever wondered why your dog stands right in your way? You're walking to the kitchen, the bedroom, or just heading for the door, and suddenly, bam! A furry roadblock. They aren't sleeping, they aren't playing, they're just standing there. Or they lay down right across the hallway, forcing you to literally step over them. Most people think, oh, they're just silly, they couldn't find a better spot. But I'm going to let you in on a secret. This is never an accident. In a dog's world, every movement and every inch of occupied space is a coded message. Today, we're breaking down what your pup is actually trying to tell you when they block your path. You'll learn to tell the difference between a cute display of love and a red flag warning sign you cannot ignore. And make sure to stay until the end, because reason number 4 is the one that 90% of owners get completely backwards, making a mistake that actually damages their bond with their dog. Ready to read your dog's mind? Let's dive in. Before we get to the list, let's get one thing straight. Dogs don't have words. They don't have text messages. All they have to communicate with us is their body. The tail, the ears, the tilt of the head, and most importantly, their position in space. In the wild, controlling territory and movement paths is the foundation of survival. Whoever controls the narrow passage controls the situation. Blocking your path is a powerful form of communication. It's not just, I'm lying here. It's a direct address to you. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to distance. To them, your movement is a flow of energy. When they cut off that flow, they are either seeking your attention or trying to signal an internal state, anything from total confidence to hidden fear. Here are the most common reasons your dog decided to become a speed bump right now. Reason number 7, a simple craving for attention. This is the classic scenario. You're busy, you're moving with purpose, and your dog realizes if they just sit in the corner, you'll ignore them. But if they stand right in front of your feet, you have to stop. What does it look like? Soft eyes, a gently wagging tail, and a relaxed body. This is pure manipulation that we've taught them ourselves. The mistake we make is talking to them or petting them, even if we're grumbling. To a dog, that's a win. Mission accomplished. Reason number 6, anticipation. Are you reaching for the leash or heading toward the treat cupboard? Congratulations, you've activated the block. Your dog cuts you off because they are overexcited. They literally cannot contain their energy and are trying to slow you down or guide you to the target. Look for bouncing, slight trembling, and quick, jerky movements. Many people mistake this for dominance, but in reality, it's just pure joy. Your dog is saying, hurry up, my heart is already at the park. Reason number 5, reinforced habit. Dogs are creatures of ritual. If once, by blocking your path, they got a piece of cheese or a fun game, their brain checks a box. Path block equals profit. We often reinforce this without knowing. If you walk around them and say, "Aw, what are you doing there, silly?" Boom, reinforcement. Now it's part of their daily schedule. It's not harmful, but if you're carrying a hot cup of tea, this habit can become a problem. But while these reasons might make you smile, things are about to get much more serious. These next signals might mean your dog is uncomfortable or even distressed. Reason number 4, hidden anxiety or insecurity. Remember that reason I said everyone gets wrong? This is it. When a dog blocks your path, they might not be acting out, they might be seeking protection. If the house is noisy, guests are over, or there's a thunderstorm, a dog might stand right in front of you or between your legs. They are trying to control the space near their safe object, you. Signs you can't miss: a stiff body, frequent lip licking, or freezing and staring at nothing. They are pleading, "Stay with me, I'm scared." If you harshly push them away, their stress levels will skyrocket. Reason number 3, resource guarding. Now this is a red flag. Sometimes a dog blocks a hallway not because they want you, but because they are guarding what's behind or near them. It could be a favorite toy, a food bowl, or even the sofa they consider theirs. How to recognize it? The gaze becomes hard and glassy. The dog doesn't move. Their body is like stone. If you hear even a low, guttural growl, this is a major signal. The dog is marking a boundary. This is a behavioral issue that needs professional attention because ignoring this block can lead to a bite. Reason number 2, movement control. Some breeds, especially herding dogs like border collies or corgis, have this in their blood. To them, anything that moves must be controlled. If you're walking fast, they might cut you off to block your path. This isn't old-school dominance. It's the dog trying to manage distance and direction. They feel responsible for the herd and are trying to keep everyone together. But if this crosses a line, like nipping at your heels, it becomes a control issue that needs correction. Reason number 1, fear or high stress. This is the most important and saddest signal. Sometimes a dog blocks your way to the door because they are panicking about you leaving. This is separation anxiety. They are literally using their body to stop you so you don't go. Under stress, a dog's pupils are dilated, the tail might be tucked, and their paws might be sweaty. They are in a psychological crisis. If you see this every time you grab your keys, your dog is crying for help. Ignoring this means leaving your pet in daily misery. So how do you know why your dog turned into a toll booth? Don't just look at the block. Look at the context. Here is a 3-point checklist. 1. Overall tone. Is the body relaxed and wiggly or stiff as a board? Wiggles mean play. Stiffness means stress or guarding. 2. Eyes and ears. Is the dog looking at you expectantly or looking away with ears pinned back? 3. The trigger. What happened 1 second before? Did you pick up an apple? Or did a loud truck just drive by? Remember, the exact same gesture can mean I love you or I'm terrified. What should you do if your dog is constantly in your way? First, what not to do. Don't yell or push them with your feet. If it's fear, you'll make it worse. If it's attention-seeking, you just gave them what they wanted. The right way? If it's for attention, just stop and wait without looking at them. The moment they move, praise them. If it's excitement before a walk, don't leave until the dog calms down. Sit in a chair for 2 minutes. The blocking should stop. If you suspect aggression or guarding, do not engage in a direct conflict. Throw a treat to the side to get them to move and call a professional trainer. Our dogs speak to us every single second. They just do it silently. Blocking your path is just one line in their massive book of gestures. Now that you know what's behind it, you're one step closer to understanding your best friend without words. How does your dog act? Do they block you when you're headed to the kitchen, or do they herd you around the house? Tell me your stories in the comments. I love reading them. If this video was helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Dog Facts and Fun. We're all about learning to understand our furry friends better. Take care of your dogs, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!